Period this past summer when his staff quit and pundits mocked his trip to the Greek islands and his six-figure line of credit at Tiffany's, quote, "the two hardest months in my life." Think about that for a minute. One of Mr. Gingrich's former wives was diagnosed with MS. One of Mr. Gingrich's former wives was diagnosed with cancer. Mr. Gingrich has been through 2 divorces. Mr. Gingrich is the only Speaker of the House ever forced to pay an ethics fine, a $300,000 fine. He was basically forced out of Congress in disgrace after his time as Speaker. And the worst 2 months of Newt Gingrich's life, he says, were when he got made fun of for going on a cruise and buying jewelry. In the late 1990s, in England, the Conservative Party's Prime Minister, John Major, was in the midst of a serious challenge from the Labour Party, headed by Tony Blair. One story that went around after Blair beat Major, after Blair was elected, was that when each of these guys was asked, what was the best day of your life? John Major answered that it was the birth of his first child, and Tony Blair answered that it was the day he was elected leader of the Labour Party. Now, that was a possibly apocryphal story, but still a sort of defining one in Britain at the time about Tony Blair and his rise to power, about Tony Blair as a politician. He was seen as this incredibly effective and